people don't even know what real estate closing or title is, or let alone title insurance.
And I think you've done a really good job of like marketing yourself as like this reverse close method, just like simplifying it.
But the direct consumer, the average person, doesn't really understand what real estate closings is and what it really entails and how much more work goes behind the scenes.
Welcome to Discover Virginia, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes of the incredible people, businesses, and stories that shape the Hampton Roads and Virginia community. Each episode, we sit down with local entrepreneurs, creatives, and change makers who are redefining what it means to live, work, and also play in this region. Now, let's explore, connect, and discover Virginia.
Ace Marie stopping in the studio in between segments, so it's going to be a little bit shorter episode, but Ace and I, we got to catch you up because there's been some really cool things going on behind the scenes. But before we get into all that, Ace, who is Ace Marie?
Who is Ace? Well, I'm discovering that myself. I'm Ace, mom on the go, twin sister, was raised in Australia, Filipino descent, and love all things real estate. Business development director with a title company and love all things marketing as well. So single mom of two, and I recently beat breast cancer.
Wow, just low-key sliding in that breast cancer journey as well. Ace, you're an amazing person. We know we talked a lot off camera about the work that you do, but I wanted to just snapshot really the incredible work you've done, and we've had the opportunity to work together with One in Maine and the studio department to just really dive into your story and brand. So it's been really cool to learn more about what you have going on. I understand you're like running the title game right now. Tell me more about Rocket Title and how you're like shaking up the game in real estate for title companies.
Locally, no affiliation with Rocket Mortgage, by the way. No Redfin, Rocket.
Disclaimer, no Rocket Mortgage. No. Scratch it from the edits, no Rocket Mortgage.
We're proactive with communication and we order title searches up front. So that's the biggest, our unique selling proposition amongst the rest is that we close timely and as accurate as possible, and lots of, we've got great systems and processes in place and always evolving, really. The title game, with now AI being here, the title game is who knows will be replaced or not. But we definitely keep up with the times and modernize our approach.
Yeah, and title, for those, I'm sure if you've bought a house before, at the closing table you have to sign some specific forms. But it's not just signing forms. I mean, it's a whole ordeal. And I think you've done a really good job of like marketing yourself as like this reverse close method, just like simplifying it, because closing is really complicated. You got legal, you got agents, and then you got a whole bunch of like things going on about houses that most people don't even know about until they have to sell.
And most people don't even know what real estate closing or title is, or let alone title insurance. We're not a reoccurring service that is, unless it is the investor that is consistently coming back to close. But the direct consumer, the average person, doesn't really understand what real estate closings is and what it really entails and how much more work goes behind the scenes. Yeah. So mad appreciation for anyone with a title company or a law firm. And again, not all settlement companies are the same, built the same. We are very different in our market, and we take a lot of pride in the customer service, overall experience. You are not treated as a number, and that there is a systematic approach when it comes to real estate closings.
You didn't start a business to work around the clock. You started it for freedom. Too many business owners are still using their time chasing leads, manually following up, answering the same questions, and trying to hold everything together themselves. That's where One in Maine comes in. One in Maine helps businesses build smarter systems using automation, customer communication tools, and AI-powered workflows designed to save time and support growth. The goal is simple: less manual work, better customer experience, and more time to focus on growing the business. Reach out today for a free strategy call to assess your business technology needs at oneinmaine.com.
Yeah, systems is so important, not just as a buzzword, but just the way we do business. And so for those of you listening, you'll be hopefully seeing more of Ace, maybe in the coming collaborations in the future, so check us out online. Before we go, Ace, we got some rapid fire questions though, because there's nothing better than talking business, but talking local business and local things is always fun. So first one for you, favorite Filipino restaurant here in the 757.
I still like Phelan's.
Phelan, shout out to Phelan's.
Yep.
Favorite beach to visit in Virginia Beach?
I like Shore Drive. Shore Drive, right across from like back deck because it's shallow water. And I have kids, so let them run free right under that bridge.
And last one for you, Ace, because you are in business and also just really good at networking. What is your favorite networking group to participate in the area?
Well, I like it when I throw my own. However,
When you're not throwing your own, but yes, absolutely, always go to Aces.
anything lunch and learn informational is always great when you can create your own room. My favorite, I really like the Builders, the Coastal Virginia Builders event. I love when you enter that. It usually happens at the Shack. You get everyone, all the builders, insurance companies, agents. It's a really good mix-up of everybody, contractors, not just, I love obviously being around agents and the lenders and everything, but when you get to change up the environment on a grander scale and get to network, and then also with other businesses and how their mentality works, and you know how long they've been in the business, and this area is very small, so circles run tight and very deep. That's one of my favorite ones.
Nice, absolutely.
Big event at the Shack.
Yeah, the Shack is amazing. Awesome, Ace. Well, I know you got to get back to some closing, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Before we go, we got to end with our signature, never done before here. We got to end with our Australian accent outro. So I'll go first. So all the Australians out there, it's the best I got, okay? Come on now. All right. Good day, mate. We'll see you down under, right?
G'day, mate. I'll see you down under.
Thank you for listening to Discover Virginia. If there's a person, story, or place you think we should cover next, you can leave us a voice message at 757-509-1518. The show was produced by One in Main Studios. Special thanks to our team, Sean, Michael, and Brady. Don't forget to subscribe, review, and share the podcast wherever you listen. See you next episode.